Right. Yeah.
So wide enough angle, is it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. So you know, you basically got your airbags at the feet, and you've got your arm one. Yep. Do they come with two arm airbags, or just the one you switch?
No, they've
got two.
So they got the two there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those sort of things are feel-good things. You know, they do the compressions and help sort of take tension out of your legs and arms. But the key to this machine, as far as your customers are concerned, are these rollers which do the erector spinae muscles. Now, the erector spinae muscles are a group of muscles that run either side of your spine, and they're the muscles you use to be upright. They erect your spine, and they're basically working every time you're sitting, standing, walking, everything you do on your feet. These muscles are working, so they're really important, and they also support the spine and determine how much pressure is on the spine as far as the tension in these muscles. Now the spine is significant obviously because it's where your main nerve supply is. You've got your brachial plexus, it's called, which is the nerve supply for your arms, leads to your neck, and you've got your lumbar plexus, which is the nerve supply for your legs, and that leads your lower back. So the key to any health or well-being for people is having a supple, healthy spine. And the more supple and healthy, the better the circulation around the spine, the more healthy a person is. The better they feel, the more energy they've got, the more relaxed, the easier they can fall asleep at night, the more restful they sleep, the better the digestion, elimination. Everything about your body works best when your spine is in a really healthy condition. It's the basis of chiropractic, osteopathic stuff. You know, they're all about adjusting the spine and getting that mobility in the spine. And the chair is brilliant because it doesn't actually manipulate the spine like a chiropractor or an osteopath, but it manipulates, if you like, the muscles that support the spine. So when you loosen up those muscles and you get the circulation in there, the spine automatically lets go, and you've got a lot of movement and stuff that you might have. If you ask any chiropractor or osteopath these days, they would say that 20 years ago it was a lot easier to adjust the spine and get results with their work than it is now. And you see a lot of them moving into craniosacral work, and they do kinesiology, and they're trying to find ways to get away from that, straight out cracking the spine, because these days the amount of stress that's built up in muscles, it makes that work quite dangerous, because if they force it, and it's been known to happen, they cause blood clots and can do damage that nothing else seems to be able to fix. So everything about the spine is that's where the body's health starts. You've got all your nerve endings leaving the spine. You've got energy centres that you have meridians that run energy all around the body, and all the energy centres are based in the spine, and they represent all the different organs. So the free flow of that chi or life force energy around the body is all initiated from the energy centres in the spine. And again, the more pressure that builds up, then the more run down and the more problems you'll sort of have symptoms that relate to different organs and things. Even what they call the cerebral spinal fluid, which is the fluid that you need pumped up your spine to your brain, to keep your brain functioning and healthy. And that works, it's like your sacrum, right at the base of your spine, is like a pump. So when you walk, that acts like a pump, which pumps that fluid up to your brain. But again, if your muscles are all tight around the spine, the movement doesn't happen, and everything gets very stagnant and congested, and nothing really, you don't feel at your best. So I made a few notes which you can sort of probably work out your sales presentation or whatever you want to do with that, and that gives you some technical stuff. But the main things that I listed are things like better sleep, better energy levels, better appetite, digestion, clearer thinking, better elimination, and maximum strength. And these are the benefits you get when you have a good, healthy spine. So if you're talking to a client, the sort of things you can be asking them: how's your energy levels? If they say they're bad, then you know that they're locked up in the spine. How's your sleep? How's your digestion, your elimination? All these things. Anything where they say, oh yeah, it's not real good or whatever, the spine, working on the spine using this sort of roller system can really help that. So anybody that uses this sort of machine, you know, every third day or so, will feel a lot better. And it's likely that if they get other therapy, like if they go to chiropractors or physiotherapists for different bits and pieces, they'll probably find that they won't need that or nearly as much if they're using this sort of regularly as a preventative mechanism. Especially combine it with, you know, the vibration machine. Because the two things together, you get a fantastic workout on the muscles in the lower body from the vibration machine. You can do your upper body generally with that too, and then you're working on the spine and stimulating all that activity around the nerve endings and getting your joints, spinal joints mobile. So the two things together are like the perfect tools to be able to have at home and you know, feel great all the time. And any time you feel a bit flat or tired, get on it, charge yourself up, and away you go again. You know, at the end of the day, people come home with a stiff, tired back. They feel a bit flat and tired. You know, got to cook dinner, got to get the kids bathed, all that sort of stuff. It's all those things that people can really relate to. Get on the chair, spend 15 minutes, just put your feet up, just relax, let it go to work on your back, and you get up feeling like you've had a 2-hour kip and you're ready to go again. And it really does work like that. I've got one at home, and we use it all the time. My wife lives on it. So